Hi, this is Tony Robbins. Welcome to Get the Edge, a 7-day program to transform your life, your body, your emotions, your relationships, your finances, the whole enchilada. And I'm here to deliver for you. And in the next few days, you and I are going to become good friends, and it's my privilege to become your coach. I thank you for that opportunity. I want to start out right up front by telling you that you and I must be kindred souls, because you're listening to tapes just like I did, starting way back at 17. I've never stopped doing it. I've never stopped reading. I've never stopped learning, because I'm always looking for the edge, and you must be too. Not the edge over other people. I'm talking about the life advantage. The advantage that allows you to see life and feel life from the peak, where you experience that joy and that passion, that juice for living, where your body feels that kind of energy, where you wake up in the morning, you can't wait to jump out of bed, and you don't want to go to bed at night, because your life has so much that you enjoy. I want you to experience more of that. I'm sure you have some of that, or if you don't feel it right now, I can promise you you will. And I can make that promise not through hyperbole, but I can make the promise because two things are true. Number one, I've done this for 25 years with people from 75 countries with 3 million people. And there's nothing you've gone through that I haven't seen. And I can show you how to make the shift. Not because I'm so smart, but because I have to be an idiot at this stage not to see that there are patterns in human behavior. There are certain things that if you do them, you're going to feel extraordinary.
What's up?
And if you do other things, you're going to be depressed and frustrated and
Chilling
overwhelmed.
like a villain.
And all you have to do is see those patterns, but most of us don't have that privilege
It
because
is
we're
a
busy
very
spending our
long
life,
day.
you know, making a living. You know, we start out really young. We have all these
Work
ideas
from
and
8
dreams
to
and
6,
excitement for our
10-hour
life,
day.
and gradually that wanes, doesn't it?
I'm
After a while, you get
pooped.
disappointed, you have some failures, quote unquote, some
I
frustrations.
still need to
People
figure
tell you,
out
hey,
dinner,
you
so
know, you're a
that's
bit
cool.
naive to think this stuff could work out.
What you want to play?
Oh, you know, we'll play
Our comp stadiums?
probably Comp Stadium. Yeah, that'll probably be it.
Yeah, it works for me. Let me check my stuff real quick. Are you on your PC?
Yes, I am.
All right. Let me turn this on. You might, if it doesn't work, you might have to boot me.
You know, I feel like it worked one time.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
What is there? New stuff in the shop? What's this? Candy? What? There's a pink cat Mercy now? Are you kidding me?
oh, I got the mythic Hanzo.
Did you?
Yeah. You know, it was silly of me to get his mythic weapon. Well, I had already got the gold Hanzo bow, and then yeah, I got the. So I basically I have 2 mythic weapons for 2 heroes when I could have had 4 different heroes, each having a mythic. You can only use
So
one
are
at
you
a
just
time.
buying like the first slot?
Oh,
And
I
not
guess
getting the upgrades, or do you get all the upgrades?
I guess I was using the competitive points that you earn through playing competitive for the weapon variants, but then I through the battle pass also got the, you know, like actual cool mythic weapons with the kill effects and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, this pink kitty Orisa is the coolest thing ever. Look at the Reaper. You could be a pimp. He looks like a pimp, bro.
Oh, I
Look
haven't
at all
seen
these.
that yet.
They don't have a Mercy. That I thought that was Mercy, but it's actually Ash.
All right, I'm gonna kick you and invite you back. That did the trick.
Yeah, I figured so. What loot? I have a legendary loot box. Let's see what I get.
I'll go on my computer when I'm not playing games, and I'll pull up like I think I had like 8 or 9 tabs open of different Twitch streams, so I could have drops enabled, and I could get a bunch of you earn some loot boxes, you earn some like legendary ones or epic ones, and then you also earn battle pass tiers.
For what is this?
If you're watching Twitch streamers who are playing Overwatch, there's something like called drops.
I started
drops
getting
enabled.
drops. I think that I was getting drops
to have your account
for
linked.
myself.
You have to have your account linked, but
yeah, I've gotten drops.
Yeah.
Are you streaming right now on Twitch?
No, I'm not. I'm not live on Twitch right now. Fuck it, I'll go live on Twitch right
now. Let me see. Let me click on this. I got the captured moments icon, the blooming spring spray, blooming spring name card, high summer spray, high summer name card, harvest. Now I still need 2 more hours, 2 more hours. That one is like 4 more hours. Yeah, there's lots of stuff in here. But I think I got it by streaming and watching myself stream, or watching PotatoBot stream. But no, because he's not playing Overwatch, so.
You could have drops enabled on Splitgate, possibly. Or the game he's playing.
I got Splitgate drops too from before. I just think you just. I don't know.
We need to play some. We need to play some Splitgate, because it's been too long and it's still a good game, and it's still
a great game.
It's still heaps of fun.
Maybe
and,
tonight PotatoBot will want to play some Splitgate with us.
Yeah.
Because he'll play that. It kind of sucks that we don't play games together anymore because he doesn't want to play Overwatch and I don't want to play Apex.
Yep. But we can all go back to Splitgate and have a good time.
We are so used to playing video games with each other for like the last year. And
first and foremost, the pre-game setup.
Oh, this is quiet.
Okay, I'm on tank, I guess.
Oh, you got tank? Nice.
Let's get a look at our lineups.
And I'm last to pick, that's perfect.
Is it good for you to do that?
Yeah, I mean, if you are somebody who will play different heroes based off of what the other team plays, then it's nice to be last.
Yeah, that's cool.
And like, if I'm on take, I'm probably almost always going to play Zarya.
Yeah.
And if I'm on DPS, I'm almost always going to play Pharah, but I still do a little bit
Soldier sometimes.
Yeah, I will play Soldier if they're running a Pharah, and I get to pick before they do. Or after.
It's almost crucial.
Oh, we have a
play
Pharah.
Character.
Oh well, doesn't matter. I'm on tank. I haven't usually ever had a Pharah on my team.
Oh, they have that stupid redhead again. What the fuck's her name? Freya. Yep. I hate her, dude. She sucks for a Mercy. Juno.
The lineups are locked, and
they have a Let's Kill Mercy team.
Who's ready for stadium? First up, time to face off.
Yeah, I wonder if Moria's like generally considered better than Mercy in this game mode.
I could play Moira if you want me to play Moira.
No, I have no preference. Personally, I always love having Mercy Reses
insanely good
and Mercy
in this.
Yeah, I think they're both probably pretty good.
Moira's build
is probably pretty insane.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. I could do her the next match. I don't mind.
Play whoever you want to. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I don't care. I'll play Moira any day in Stadium.
Who's our other hero? We got a Juno. Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of Junos in this.
I think I want Taco Bell tonight.
Ah, I was thinking of getting Taco Bell tonight too.
So we don't have the kids, and so like every time we go out, it's like half as expensive now, so we can probably afford it a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, so I set up 4 ant traps in my apartment. I can see an ant crawling
you catching any?
I haven't checked them yet. I'm scared to. Yeah, I glanced at one. There's definitely some ants walking into it, I think. It is cool. It is funny. At least I'm doing something about it too. Could be getting worse.
Right? Why is my audio so quiet?
We must accelerate.
The objective goes live in 10.
Get off me, Reaper.
The objective's online.
away from me, Reaper.
I'm even stronger.
Back up just a little. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I fell down the hole after I grabbed. Whatever.
Score
That wasn't good.
2-1.
No, we always let them take the first round so we can get our builds going into the later rounds.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we're doing. We're strategizing.
Next up, rev those engines. It's
please
time
be.
for a payload race.
I want Taco Bell. Oh, it's my dad. Oh, Lucas found a turtle.
Every choice
Nice.
is crucial.
Why is he wearing that shirt? That's his pajama shirt.
The arena is calling. Our teams have 20 seconds left. Three, two, one. And they're off.
Oh, I forgot to get blast-proof boots. Oh no.
What's that?
It makes it so I don't take damage from my secondary fire, and I can jump with it really high.
Oh,
It's
that's
very
a
nice,
jumping
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good. Use it.
The opposing team gets the first checkpoint.
You go on there with us, Reaper? Yeah, really? You want to do that? That's a good idea, Reaper? I think you just got your ass handed to you from the one in that room. This Reaper's really pushing it. He's making some bad choices.
Behind you. Don't have a bubble up. Okay, I got one up.
That Reaper is trying so hard to get up in our shit.
Oh, come to me.
I don't know where you are.
Oh. Holy shit. I almost lived. Ugh.
Pick up your feet, you drombones.
The opposing team
Energy
has entered
protocols
the final
calibrated.
stretch. It all comes
Yeah,
down
I'm
to
more
skills.
unlocked
Rocket
in now.
barrage incoming.
Always trying to do a test with me getting me. Oh, you have rewards. Claim them now.
Oh, I totally killed myself there. Yeah, no blast-proof boots, and
Hey, Fire, why are you running away? I could have clinged to you. What are you doing?
again, we're letting them win the first two so that
bonehead.
we can play into the later rounds. It's all part of the plan.
Yes. I guess
Some
it
intense
is.
competition this round.
Hi, Mew Mew.
Up next, get ready for chaos in Clash. What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
You love to rub your face on all the soft things, kitten. It's so nice. My cats like to nitch, and then while they're nitching, they rub their face on the soft blanket. It's super funny. Oh, you got the bunny. That's so awesome. That's such a great skin. Wish Potato Bat would tell me what he wants to do for dinner so I can start making it if he needs it.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
Miss Kitten.
Greetings.
Three, two, one. Commencing attack on objective B.
Up and away.
Oh, you got your boots.
Yes, I do.
That's dope.
The
That's cool.
objective goes live in 10.
Reaper's trying to get one. Oh, my ear itches. I just got dead. All because I had to itch my ear. Damn it. That's stupid. On my way. No. Nope, I'm not
Fall back
on
to.
my way.
I would just fall back to the other point too.
Без труда не вытащишь и рыбку из пруда.
They lost the objective. Now falling back to objective C.
Protecting you. Enemy seen.
Get off my shit, Reaper, you stupid cock.
The objective's open.
Where are these turrets at? Nope, she's reviving. Damn it. You gotta get there, Mercy. Come on, respawn me already. Here comes the Reaper again. God, we gotta get
Oh man, that did not get anybody. That's kind of hilarious.
Why does he have a turret in a hallway where nobody's going?
That one was.
Getting these Corborns.
That one was. Yeah, you're right. That was a bad one for us. But I mean, not the best.
You put it in a hallway that nobody's going in.
Doesn't help you very much.
No. I mean, who are these people?
Now see what I can do.
And they take the objective. They're moving up.
It's like I always fight against really, really good Corborns, and like we never get them on our team. Like, why are we not getting the good Corborns?
The objective goes live in 10.
Time for the reckoning.
The objective's online.
I'm getting you. Get ready.
Okay, I'm ready. I don't know if I can do much, but
Just hoping that I can stab through real quick and save my life and your life, but Let me get you. You know, you're one of the only people that I play with that will actually go back and care about getting mercy.
Yeah. Well, it's so stupid not to.
0-3.
Yeah, especially if you're not
Makes
fighting.
no sense.
Look at Torborn. There's no way Torborn is freaking MVP. Get out of here with that.
He's just a bot.
Coming up. Put those hands together. It's time for push.
Man.
It's time for
I had a game earlier
to
today where we were down 3 whoop,
playbooks.
and we came back and won the next 2, but still lost. Which is, you know,
Yeah. That's cool, though.
it's decent though.
Wish my husband would look at my text message. Leave it. My dog's had a long day today because the boys aren't here. Usually they're either getting home from school and they can let them out, or they're home for summer and they can let them out. And they were home by themselves today from 9 to 6. So I had to come home on take a lunch today. I normally don't get a lunch, and I had to come home and let them out. I'm gonna have to do that every Monday and Tuesday while they're gone,
The
because
arena is
they
calling.
can't stay home
Our
that long
teams
without
have
going out.
20 seconds left.
Oh fuck, I haven't not. Okay.
Hurry up, almost out of time.
Oh fuck, I got what I could. Fuck. No, I
This
didn't.
is the match point. The team
I deleted.
needs to
I
pull
sold 2
together to
things right.
stay in the fight.
The two of the cheap $1,000 ones, green ones.
2, 1.
Like right before, I thought I could buy one blue one. Missed it by like a second.
Ruh-roh.
That's fine. We're gonna lose this anyways. Ultimately, most likely.
Well, with that attitude, we will.
Yeah, Torbjorn has cheeks.
We need to hold their movement.
Come to me for healing.
Stop mucking around and move. You got too close.
Getting ya.
Alright.
They're pushing to barricade. A second chance.
Reverse behind us.
My own.
I'm almost dead. I almost have my ult. Let me know when you're about to do yours, and I'll... Yeah. Boosting you anyway. I got my ult now. About 1 second. Alright, I got my ult too.
My ultimate is ready.
Close to taking the lead.
They've taken the robot.
They took the robot? What the fuck are our teammates doing?
I'm
What the
not
fuck?
dying.
That's unbelievable. That is unbelievable.
I'm with you.
I mean, I know I wasn't on the point too, so like I have to take responsibility for that as well, but it is unbelievable that we did that. we gotta stay on it now.
Yeah.
I do not trust her.
No.
They've probably given up already. I mean, I don't want to give up. I would love to be able to tell the story of being down 3 and winning.
Yeah, we can do it.
I mean, let's not get our hopes up, you know, because it's oh yeah, never give up.
Wasting this on this poor one. I haven't seen him put a single freaking turret down. Killed me. I'm dead now. I'm getting close.
We did the best we could have. I'm sure. Or, I mean, we did. Yeah, we did alright.
Yeah.
We played our game.
We did alright.
Suck balls. What kind of suck balls?
Let's run this play back.
Welcome to orbit.
Oh, who gave me a heroic endorsement?
I don't know.
Wasn't you.
Endorsement.
Wasn't you.
I don't know. I'm not voting for Tormart because he was a booty duty.
I agree. I'm gonna avoid him.
In this chat room. Yeah. I mean, I wish we would get a good Tormart. Maybe I need to learn how to play him.
No,
good.
well, what's gonna happen is I'm just gonna not play tank again for the next game for sure. Because
let's see, how much did we get? Nothing. I just stayed right where I was.
Well,
I'm so hungry. Get my message, dude.
what's he doing? Is he working?
When he's working, he's supposed to get off at 6:30, but if he's on a call, he has to finish up his call that he's on. I'm just hoping he looks at his text message, and so I say, "What do you want to do for dinner?" Because if he wants me to make dinner, I gotta make dinner. And
Why don't you just? Oh, you don't. Well, I mean,
but I really want Taco Bell.
You have some say in that, and if you want Taco Bell, I feel like you have. I mean, you know.
I'm just waiting for him to message me back. Because what if he comes back? You know, he wants Taco Bell. I'll be like, "That's a great idea."
Oh yeah, but you could also get what you want every once in a while.
If he wants like Wendy's, I could totally smash some Wendy's too. So it's like.
Well, it's good for you to wait.
Or what if he wants Arby's? And I fucking love Arby's, and I never eat there because it's the most expensive restaurant in the world.
Yeah. Is it?
Arby's is really expensive, yeah. Yeah. Arby's is definitely on the pricier side of fast food. So is Wendy's. They have value menu stuff. But I really like Arby's has a Jamocha shake, and it's so good. But we also have leftovers because we got Chinese food last night. I was like, we don't have the kids, let's get Chinese food because it's half as much, you know, because it's not as expensive having to buy it for 4 people. So I'm like, yeah, we can get Chinese food. But I think he took his to work for lunch, so we probably actually don't have much leftovers. I do love me some Taco Bell. And I want to get like a lot of stuff. I don't want to get just like a couple things. You gotta get a lot of it.
You got 2 people. You got to get at least 2 boxes.
The boxes are the best thing to do.
Absolutely.
The $7 box. There's nothing better than that.
You get 1 Crunch Wrap. It costs as much as the box that comes with a Crunch Wrap.
Yeah, exactly.
It costs more actually. On ours and our menu here, it costs more to get a Crunch Wrap by itself than it does to get the cheapest value box.
Yeah.
Maybe even. Yeah, it's best deal in all of fast food.
Look and see.
If you ask me.
Best sellers new continuing combos and boxes. Let's look at those. Have you had the Cantina Mexican pizza yet?
No, I have not.
Nah. I wonder how that is.
I don't know. I have my things I like there.
Yeah, that's me too.
Although I would.
Are they slow roasted chicken fajita street chalupas? What the fuck is that?
Tuesday drops, you
What's
know.
this?
They drop new
What's
shit on
a-
Tuesdays.
What's this street chalupa?
I could tell you what a chalupa is. I could try to describe it, but I couldn't tell
I
you
know
what
what
the
a
street
chalupa is, but it's a street one. It's like got two different wraps, like
well, you know how they do that in
chicken shell.
Mexico. It's like they do it across the border, you know, like the
It's
street
like
corn.
a chalupa shell and a chicken shell together.
You know, that's real authentic.
Yeah, I guess. Not.
If you're trying to troll people.
Easy bean and rice burrito. That might be good.
Spanish people. Oh, look, Soft Tacos is in the chat. You said you're doing coaching? No, I didn't. Well, I was listening to
We're kicking off with a
Anthony Robbins and some of these YouTube Overwatch coaches, and so I was kind of doing that in between ranked stadium games. What's up,
you have
Soft Taco?
someone in your chat?
Yeah, somebody in my chat. What's up, Soft Taco? Are you
Nice.
still there? That could have been a few minutes ago, honestly.
Now let's dive into the draft.
I'm not sure. I've been streaming 32 minutes. Pop back in here, Taco.
Customize. Let's see what's in it. No jalapeno sauce. Fajita veggies is good. Blend. That
Oh
sounds
man.
Gross.
uh,
Missed some. Did you want to switch places?
Yeah,
with
I'll
me?
switch places with you. They got Moria. I wonder if
Oh shit! I forgot to pick Moira.
I was gonna say I bet
Damn it.
Moria might even have. I don't know how Moria works, but I bet her healing's. I feel like her healing, her little orb that floats, is pretty good.
Yeah, and you get 4 of them.
You just know this one's trouble.
Is the Chalupa Supreme 5-layer burrito, crunchy top. Yeah, the $7 box.
Both teams have
fucking
locked
way
in
to
their
go.
lineups, and the games can finally begin.
I also want a taco salad.
Welcome to the Armory. The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
I forgot to be freaking Moira.
Soft Taco is gone. Have not heard from Soft Taco.
Bummer, dude.
I'll follow him back though, or follow
The
him.
arena is ready.
Maybe
and
he'll
waiting.
pop back in
20
sometime.
seconds to go.
I can DM him, couldn't I? What up, Soft
Just
Taco?
be like, I'm back. What up? We're talking about tacos, bro.
I want to do Tony Robbins' personal power, day 1. It's
Just build
like
your own Lux Cravings box. And build your own.
Three, two.
Repositioning.
The objective goes live in 10.
Up and away. On the move.
The enemy's pushing that barricade.
Yeah, I was watching a video, kind of just chilling out in the menu, and
Returning to battle.
one of these Overwatch coaches, it was really good at.
We're outnumbered.
He talked about each
Be
hero, and there's
advised.
just like a snippet of content where he was criticizing a Mercy.
They're pushing ahead.
Not that.
For doing what?
Just
Not boosting?
well, it's the same thing he was telling to all the other heroes. We're not like
Underway.
worrying about target prioritization. We're worried about it's like way more important to positional, like rather than chasing certain targets, just worry about fighting certain positions, I guess, and not being in a fucking bad position. Like not worrying about who you're pocketing. Doesn't matter who you're pocketing. Are you in a good position as a Mercy? You know.
Is he a good player?
Yeah, pretty sure. I mean, they could be full of shit, but I believe them.
Tell me
Makes
what
sense
to
to
do
me.
or what I can do better, and I'll do it.
Well, we did everything. Well, maybe not everything, but we did stuff right last game. Our teammates kind of.
Not even worth it. Not fair to this out of here. I don't understand.
Oh no! Like that was a bad position for me to be in.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Well, definitely don't res me. Yeah, not possible.
Are you Farah?
Yep, I was just not possible there.
Oh, because you're self-destructing.
No. How could you? What's funny is soft tacos popped in my chat, and we were talking about tacos at that time. Yeah.
He's like, I'm in the right party.
Fucking A. There was a very nice barrage there where all four were super close together, and when I hit it, it was like a second too late.
On there. My stomach is physically feeling starving. Like I feel like I'm starving.
I'll just get
to
food then.
death right now.
Eat snacks.
I'm not. Oh, do I get a message?
At least hydrate with water,
What do you
even
say?
when you're hungry.
Oh, whatever you want. I'm so fucking frustrated and irritated.
Coming up
with the
next,
job. I don't want to do
the
it.
teams are going head to head in
Taco
control.
Bell.
Now's the time for our teams to work out their strategies.
Shit, I need to pick my stuff.
Only 20 seconds remain before the action begins.
Over there.
Three, two, one. Capture the objective.
Fart maxing. I still need to go back and find that clip when we were talking about settings in Splitgate, and there's like a bunch of different fart settings you can have. And I don't know. I just remember our entire group talking about it for like over 5 minutes, and at a certain point, I just like every single thing that was said was just like absolutely hilarious to me.
It was fart.
Yeah, it was just talking about the different kinds of farts, and we won't get into it here, like juicy ones or wet ones or whatever. And we had fucking Don Weasley in there. That was so funny. I was rolling on the floor.
I miss Don.
Honestly.
I wish Don Weasley would come play Overwatch.
We might have to go play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Honestly, fuck Call of Duty.
Are you still combating?
No. That only was a couple weeks. I didn't get banned again yet. Since then, just the 2 times. Nice, Scout. Holy shit.
I can't get you. You're all the way over there.
Let's show him some air power. On the move. Aerial positioning underway.
Oh, hard to keep these guys alive. There's a Junkrat behind us. Oh, get the fuck out of here, you dumb shit.
It was a hard fight, but they lose this round. Stay down. Here's our score. 0-2. You can really tell who the playmakers are. Up next, we're picking up speed with a payload race. Time for the teams to gear up.
All right, we're getting Taco Bell.
Nice.
Only 20 seconds left until we kick this round off. Three, two, one. Let the games begin.
Positioning. Let's wipe them out.
He hasn't even been able to leave work yet. He's had such a bad day today.
Reach the first checkpoint.
Shake it off. Repositioning. Position. Dispersing.
Fucking kidding me. I'm gonna be getting so much Taco Bell. He's like, is those 3 separate things or is that all in the box? I'm like, nope, it's 3 separate things.
Doing?
The opponent clears the halfway point.
The skies await.
Oh, I can't even fucking revive nobody. This is retarded, dude.
We might have to go play some regular ranked after this. 2 L's in a row like this.
Yeah.
Wow, what am I doing to stand still? Yeah, I want to play some Hanzo. Use my new mythic bow. Actually, I need to play some Hanzo.
I'm gonna shove them in the locker. Positioning. Taking Perfect hit.
Alright, kitten. You're making me very uncomfortable.
There's no way we can stop them. They're already on it. They're already capping their final. Yeah, it's over. I mean, we can contest that, but we're just gonna all die over there. It's over. Yeah. GG's.
Thanks for the assist.
I mean, maybe it's not over, but pretty sure it's over.
That's pretty much over. I just wasted my ult trying to kill a Kurika. Yeah. Peace out, nerds.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Do we need to see play a game? I don't
Peace
think so.
out, nerds. Peace out, nerds.
Not one of my better Pharah games. It's weird, they don't even have a hit scan. Oh, they had Ash, but whatever.
Yeah,
They
I
didn't
did
have a
shit.
bunch of them.
I played like shit.
Alright. I'm trying to get out of bronze. I'm the top ranked
We can
bronze
do it.
player.
That's what I am, a bronze too.
Well, it's tough.
Oh, in this one, I'm a bronze.
Yeah, in this one,
5v5.
and on console, we're definitely different ranks.
Oh, I can't wait to get Taco Bell. I'm so loving it.
Here, we'll pop into a custom game here. Aim Arena. So this is just working on aim. I don't think we can take damage here. So you come on and see my Hanzo bow.
I don't have aim. Yeah, I will.
Oh, you can still work on it with your controller. I guess.
Where
I don't
are
know.
you?
I don't even know. This is actually way too much. I should probably make my own custom game with this. This is too many.
Oh, there you are. I just killed you.
Ah, I don't like this custom game.
No.
We'll create one where it's just us. Same thing.
Select a map.
King's Row. We gotta go to King's Row. Get the
Oh,
hoe
we're picking. Yeah.
and the bow.
Man, these fajitas.
Select your
Sweet
hero.
chalupas. I wonder if my husband will get it and I can try it. What are these?
Select hero bands.
We are going to
I pretty much just ban tanks that I'm not able to play right
ban
now. I banned
May.
Zarya, Wrecking Ball, and probably really hard.
Now
Oh, they have a black
entering
bean chalupa
King's Row.
supreme. That sounds good too.
Prepare your defenses.
I get the regular chalupa and then I
Select
swap
your
the
hero.
meat for potatoes.
Oh yeah,
Sometimes.
that's what you're saying. That's good too. Specialties. What are specialties? The mini taco salad, $2.49. You can't beat that. Oh, their French fries are so good too.
Honor is all I have left.
Tools in hand, brain in gear.
Yeah.
This is London, huh? I've seen fancier.
I want to turn off my crosshair in game.
Why would you
I can
ever
never
do
find it.
that?
I already have one. I have a crosshair thing that works with my Xbox widgets. I guess I'll just make it completely transparent. Yeah, so I already have one that I made myself
5, 4,
that I kind of like.
3, 2,
I might change it a little bit now that
one.
I don't have the other one.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
It's an overlay. An app I spent like $7 on. So any game that doesn't have a crosshair, you can have one.
Oh yeah,
You can
forget
make it
about the new
yourself.
monitor. Has them. There's like 3 different options of which one. You can turn it on or off. Oh, I can kill you. I'm getting you, monkey. Get up. Oh, I'm gonna die.
According to
Damn
design.
it.
I hope for you.
come to me for healing? Why is Lindsay?
Oh, no.
Enemy here.
God, leave me alone, bro.
Guess you can learn even at this age.
I need help from somebody.
I don't know that I'll be able to save you. Maybe. Maybe, yeah, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I can, if I choose to get the fuck out. Ow. Before it's too late.
Like, put a fucking turret down, Torbjorn, and let's play.
I did. Where do you...
Oh, are you Torbjorn?
I'm Torbjorn.
Oh, man.
That's how I was talking to you.
Put your turret down and kill this dude. He chased me all the way from the front, all the way to the back.
Oh my god.
I need to ult. I'm stuck here.
A good pop always.
I'm gonna molten core and switch to Hanzo.
They're trying so hard to kill me. Oh, they just got. Oh, good, my cat left. I would say Torbjorn, but just throw them turrets, fucking in sneaky places. All the way back. I can't believe that guy chased me the whole entire time from the beginning all the way to the end. He killed one person. I was clung to them the whole entire time. He killed them. And then I was clinging to you, and he killed you. And the whole time I was clung to you. There it is. Fucking macho.
The payload has reached the
Lincoln never gives up. Honor is all I have left.
Enemy here. Watch here. Enemy spotted.
Oh no, 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 come to the edge, come to the edge, come to the edge, come to the edge. No.
Fuck me. Well,
It is not my
actually, I'd rather remain unfucked.
The payload is approaching its destination.
always forward, never back.
Oh my gosh, we finally killed them right at the end.
Don't disappoint me.
Oh, nice bow, dude.
Thank you.
It's cool.
Alright,
Are
get
you
out
just
here.
the first level?
Yeah, I think I have to be kind of on a kill streak for it to level up. Which has not happened yet.
I'm getting you.
Alright.
You ready?
Yep. I got a couple, there's still two of them there. Pharah would be also good here, but I play a lot of Pharah.
Oh, this time just play around.
Yeah, I just want to play.
Play around. I should turn back into Mercy. I should. Is this competitive?
Yeah, yes.
Oh, you just got dead, bro. I'm gonna get you. Get ready. Don't just stand there. I'll yell at you. I mean, I'm clung to him and he's getting dead while I'm clung to him.
We're throwing the kitchen sink at it.
Yeah, I'm dead. We're surrounded by everything.
I think we're going down.
At least we
Held them
made
off
them
as long
work
as we
for
could,
it towards
yeah.
the end, so they don't have as much time.
Will be sharper.
Yeah, there's no way we. Oh yeah, we can still test longer.
Oh, I got you. I got you. Make their time run down. Make their time run down.
60 seconds.
Oh my
She was
gosh.
coming out on Tracer. Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, so they're gonna have a minute because we got them down to 59, so they'll have a minute.
0, 3.
Oh, that was
Nicely
great.
played.
That was great. Dude, their tank is so good. He's a really good tank.
So like, if we were to play Splitgate tonight and we hopped on, what do they call it? Arena Royale. We'd find matches in that, wouldn't we? Still.
Well, considering that 2 of the 5 slots are bots, like 2 of the 5 teams that they have for it are bot teams.
Okay.
That I would assume that we could find it.
That's usually what happens. Is not just one team now. It's like 2 teams that are bot teams. I don't mind that. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I'll fuck up a bot team any day. You know.
Honor
You know who's good on this point?
all I have left.
Tracer.
To support you.
Cheers, love. It's time to save the world.
Tracer.
I
you know what? I do need to branch out and play more character. It's a very big fault of mine that I only play Mercy and a little bit Moira. I need to branch out
Wu Yong is.
and do some
I heard,
DPS or do some tanks.
I think it's Mizuki meta right now. I hear. Although. Yeah. I mean, I think that the best way to get good at the game is to have one hero that you
1.
get hella good at, and then I think you mix it up, play some other heroes, and you find that you play them better.
Like somebody tried to tell me that I need to get into doing Juno. They thought that I would make a good Juno, and it's like I don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Me personally, I would, and I'm saying this as somebody playing Tracer right now, I would probably like never res or Tracer.
You don't think?
I think we get back the fastest.
I just I'm used to rezzing every time I can because in Stadium my rezzing gives me Valkyrie.
Oh yeah, true.
So I'm used to just trying to get a res off because then I can Valkyrie everybody. Fuck the team up. I got 5 seconds of it. But we're not in Stadium right now, so I'm just make sure I'm not doing stupid revives.
carried on the wind.
Honestly,
They're just sitting in here. They're just standing here letting them shoot at them while I'm constantly trying to heal.
they're being a little too passive then. I'd rather go out and die than be passive little.
I didn't say you could rest. Enemy spotted. Enemy skies await. En route. Taking to the air.
There's no way. Come on, dude.
It's hand.
Bad positioning, both of us.
All systems
Oh, them too, I guess.
repositioning.
Nice. There we go.
Team kill.
Thanks.
That was Cassidy's responsibility. He did that.
Thank you. I will not wait. Showing me
Fire
up.
Austin.
Nice. Quite simple.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Increasing altitude. Let the kitsune guide you.
Have my ult and using it. Oh, I'm trying so hard to keep him alive. Teammates, we need you.
I don't stay down.
There's one.
Oh no. What's our tank doing? Where the hell is our tank?
See that?
Moving the payload. Let's keep it going. Over here. Messy, but we got it done.
I'm looking for my ultimate.
Nice. Let me know when you're gonna do it.
I want to make sure
I will
I have
not
a good
waste
off
this
angle
opportunity.
and
Enemy team.
Oh, there's somebody right down here.
Thank you. On the move. Justice reigns from above.
Nice.
I'm really feeling the heat. I am on fire. Come face me.
They don't give me soup to just everyone. Go hard or go home.
I am gonna take a break when Taco Bell gets here, but if you want to play Splitgate after we're done eating Taco Bell, I'm sure Potato Bot will want to play Splitgate with us.
oh yeah. Oh, give me that environmental kill, yes!
I've got you covered.
What is that?
I booted him off the map. Said, get out of here.
Oh, nice.
Thought I could get two of them, but I'm pretty happy about getting one, so.
Still going forward and I'll hold it for a second. Just try to get us all the way in. Oh, Mercy's reviving. Oh.
Oh no!
Oh, oh, no. Man.
I might as well just die. I'm just killing myself.
Oh no. Oh, why?
I
I'm
don't know.
almost there.
I thought I was gonna die either way. I might not. I don't know. That would have been tough for me to get out of there.
Returning to battle.
Might as well not been more staggered, I guess. Yeah, I think I made the right decision.
Get around this corner.
Let's get another environmental. Almost.
Did ya?
No. Alright,
I have my ult. When they come out, I'm using it.
I don't think they're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna come out before
Take
we
it
get there.
You're welcome.
Heroes never die.
I don't think so. Talk about danger. Moving the payload. Let's
Got it. We did better than them.
Complete.
Nice.
teamwork.
Score.
We did better than them. We get a few extra seconds.
Major pack.
Strike
Things
from
were
above.
a lot simpler when I was robbing banks with the
Right on
Deadlock gang.
target.
No unnecessary risk.
Feeling pretty fly. I see your sneakers. You, me, the basketball courts later.
Sure.
but I don't play without stakes.
Likewise. What are you willing to lose?
Oh, Farah-chan, I've never lost.
Oh my god, now I'm trying. I'm so hungry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Messed up.
Attackers
Messaging instead
incoming.
of fucking playing.
Defend objective A.
Together we will not fail. Enemy spotted. Got one here.
Oh no, I'm dead.
We're almost at the edge. Hold strong. Dispersing.
Alright, I'm back.
10 seconds.
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Our player's just sitting in here. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, cut them some slack. I'm sure they've had a hard day.
No. Then don't push play.
Oh my god.
If you ain't gonna play.
No, that is ridiculous if they haven't left spawn yet. We were short a few guys, weren't we? We were short a few people on that point, now that you say that.
Stop the payload from
My
moving.
fucking god.
Oh my god, come on,
I
dude.
don't stay down.
They're gonna get kicked for
They're
inactivity.
they're
Not
still
fair.
AFK.
Okay, they're moving now. Or they're gone.
That's so freaking stupid.
That sucks.
They're gone?
No, they're moving. They're moving now. That does suck though.
That just
Like
screwed us, bro.
you're entering Overwatch ranked games, you're not prepared to go into the 3rd and 4th. I don't know, whatever. I'm sure I got banned one time for missing the entire match that I queued up
I
for.
can't
So.
believe they're already here. They had 1 minute and they're already dead.
Justice reigns from above.
Are you kidding me? Mercy just revived their tank.
That's alright, we're gonna win that. Well, I mean, we can easily push it to there. We also had more time than them,
3
didn't we?
to 4.
Well, a minute versus a minute
Switching
16.
sides.
Oh.
But it generally goes into overtime,
I feel
and
like
you just gotta
these
stay on
guys-
it.
Yeah. Take a hit from the bomb.
I, for some reason, cannot find street tacos on...
Go to Tuesday drops if it's new.
What are Tuesday drops?
Let me open up the app. It's every Tuesday they drop taco related stuff on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesdays.
Oh, they have these chicken fajita street chalupas.
Is it a Tuesday drop?
I don't know. I don't know what a Tuesday drop is.
Tuesday Taco Bell drops. it's like
Do you have to order online to get it?
Tuesday drops. I don't know. No, they just have stuff. Let me see. All right, so you're on the home page on the Taco Bell app.
I just went to the Taco Bell menu. Bestsellers, new, online exclusive.
Oh, you don't have the
value
Taco Bell
menu.
app. You got to get the Taco Bell app and get those rewards. Dude, I get freebies there all the time.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you like Taco Bell and you're there, you know, even
But
once
what
a
about
month, you should be on rewards.
What if you? Yeah, but I don't use the app. I don't
You
order
can,
my
if you
food online.
can still just give them a code from the app, and then you'll get the reward points, and then you can get free. They'll tell you when you have a free reward available.
Cool. What do I have?
60 seconds remaining.
No, let me cling to your body. Let me cling to your body.
Let's show him some air power.
Taco Bell app. I need to sign up for it, I suppose. I'm telling you, we don't eat out though. We don't. Ever since these taco salads came out, I've been on this fucking crazy Taco Bell kick. There's just so good for $2.50.
Damn,
They're just worth every penny.
2 hit scans.
Round number. Stay sharp.
This is tough.
I'm on the objective. Rally to my position.
No time. Let's get it done.
Let me cling to your body. Let me cling to your body.
Oh no, I'm so dead. Whatever. We tried. Oh, I thought we had that one in the
Fucking
bag
ball
too.
sick, bro. Ball
Teammates
sick.
definitely fucked us if they were AFK.
You did great. I don't know which character you were mostly, but you did great.
Play of the game.
Yeah, I mean 30 UMs, 39 is pretty good. 42.
I played against a Pharah that had a pocket mercy in this killer build. I think I told you about him,
No.
and he had like 80 something kills, dude.
Insane. I haven't endorsed you yet today. I guess I'll give it to you.
Open an app. Push that button. Let's see. Google Play Store. Taco Bell fast food and delivery. Is that what it is? The app?
Yeah, probably.
Only has 2.3 stars.
Well, Taco Bell has a mixed reputation, I would say.
You either love it or you love it. Or you're crazy. I lost points.
Or you don't like diarrhea. Just kidding. I've
All
never
right,
had-
let's
I've
do a
never had
stadium
diarrhea.
competitive, and I'm gonna be Moira.
Okay. I might
See
be
if I can
Genji.
fuck people up with Moira.
Nah, I shouldn't be Genji.
Your location will hook you up at accurate pricing each.
I don't much like losing.
Okay, let's go. I'm using the app. Hey there. Your pick, it's free. Join Taco Bell Rewards and choose a free welcome reward from this craveable lineup.
Nice.
What do you have to do to join rewards?
You just gotta be a part of their ecosystem. I don't know, where you just you put in your rewards every time you're there so you can earn the points. And then you get the freebies, and it works for both of you because they get a loyal customer who goes there frequently, and then you get benefits for being a, for doing that, I guess.
Sign up. I have to give them my email address.
I give them my phone number. They have,
Or already have a Taco Bell account.
I think they have my phone number too.
I want to give them my email.
You can give them your email and still say no to getting emails from them about stuff, You just get like your receipts sometimes on there if you want to. I don't know.
First and foremost, the pre-game setup.
Nope.
You're not gonna do it?
No, I'm trying. I can't. I need to change, and it won't let me.
Let's get a look at our lineups.
Change what?
There it goes. From Mercy to Moira.
Oh.
What is this? Confirm. I didn't get the email yet. Oh, here we go. Is your account? What is the code?
Oh yeah, I have this. I actually have the soldier. So I have two Farah of like a gold gun and the other one, the purple one. Maybe not gold, but the crimson one. And then
Yeah.
I have from actual mythic weapons. It's Hanzo with his bow and soldier's gun. I got mythic. Should do some cool stuff.
The lineups are locked.
California has their own privacy policy.
California.
Now I have to give my phone number?
So rich people. giving change to the
Welcome to the
homeless.
armory. The teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
Giving them my phone number. Alright. New and trending. Oh shit, I need to pick. What are these? 3 cheers for churros? They've got stuffed churros?
The arena is calling. Our teams
Tuesday
have 20
drops.
seconds left.
It is nice ordering through the app, because then you pull up through the drive-thru and you just tell them that you already put it in on the app, and then they have it ready for you sometimes. Like,
Oh, really?
that is pretty nice. Yeah, or you can have it like where they'll put it inside.
Hello.
You can either do drive-thru or inside, and you can just run inside, pick it up, fill up your drink cups if you're me, and then walk out.
Oh, it doesn't look like they have a drop right now.
Let's get this snappy.
I gotta play.
10 seconds until the objective's unlocked. I'm so ready.
Probably be my last one. Oh, that stupid Reaper.
Don't let them take another step.
I don't quit till the fight's done. Hello. They'll regret that. Enemy on the move. Stop them.
60 seconds remaining. Reapers of the competition petrified. It was a hard fight, but they lose this round. Let's check the standings. 0 to 1.
I should have just played far.
Some intense competition this round.
Oh, yeah,
Next
do
up,
that, Tom.
it's the
That's where the car door
race.
closed.
It's time for the teams to consult their playbooks. The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare for the round.
That's the stuff. Impressive. Big shot, huh?
Alright, let's do this.
Hi.
How's it going?
3, 2, 1. one. And we're diving right in.
Bad guys.
Just everyone.
Tango spotted.
Can't get much closer than this. Their opponents hit the first checkpoint.
I've seen tougher spots. Thanks.
Glad you're home. Are you upset with me?
The opponent clears the halfway point.
I'm still fighting.
That's a bounty secure. The opposing team has entered the final stretch. Our team has to rally together to catch up.
I've got you in my sights.
60 seconds remaining. It all comes down to this. Only 10 seconds left. The score
Balls.
is 0
Ball sack.
to 2.
Ball
Let's
sack.
have a look at our MVPs. Coming up, get ready for control. What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
Did they have street tacos? Can't find them online.
Fajitas. The vegetables. Yeah. Chalupas without the vegetables.
It's fine.
They didn't tell me until after I had fucking worked. Not for
The teams have 20 seconds left to prepare for the
They have
round.
purple straw? Oh.
also didn't have Baja Blast.
That's alright. This looks good. Like a berry, Baja berry or something? It's Mountain Dew. I've never found a Mountain Dew that I didn't like, so.
What a 3, 2, 1.
If we lose one more, they're probably going to apply the mercy rule and the game will be over. Because we're sucking ass. Got it? Okay, that's not cool.
10 seconds until the objectives unlocked.
I'm ideally going to stay in this room. No, until I get fed. The second I see it.
I hate when I did that. I hate that. See here.
Oh, that's good. Oh, this is very good. I was just so hungry and I couldn't choose between what I wanted, and then I was looking online, and then I didn't see anywhere online that they had street tacos anymore, and I could have swore you just got them. Yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere online.
Redeploying.
No, I just want you down, not on me. Thank you.
They got us outnumbered. Keep that in mind.
A merciless move by Vendetta.
And Bone just had me get the app, and apparently you can order all your stuff on the app and go up through the drive-thru and say it's already ordered. I'm here to pick up. That would be cool.
I've seen tougher spots.
This sword person is fucking annoying as shit.
We're outnumbered. Stay sharp.
She's
We're
gay.
just not lucking out. We are not lucking out
Gay.
today.
Big time gay.
Yeah. Alright, let's just regroup. Would you be interested in playing Splitgate with Bone Annihilator? Yeah, Bone wants to. Yeah, we left. Good. Good. Be done with it.
I rub.
Oh, lame. I'll play better later.
Yeah, take a break. We have to take a breaky.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat, and then
go get
Potato
Taco
Bot
Bell,
said
too.
he'll
see.
play some Splitgate with us.
All right.
So I'll send you a message when
Yeah, let me know when you guys are.
we get back on.
Peace.
Alrighty,
Catch you
later,
on
Gator.
the flippity flop then. Catch you on the flippity flop. Oh wow, look at those L's. God damn.
Or lower your expectations. And the minute you do that, you've lost your life. What you have now is life as a job. Do other things, you're going to wake up in the morning, you can't wait to jump out of bed, and you don't want to go to bed at night because your life has so much that you enjoy. I want you to experience more of that. I'm sure you have some of that, or if you don't feel it right now, I can promise you you will. And I can make that promise not through hyperbole, but I can make the promise because two things are true. Number one, I've done this for 25 years with people from 75 countries with 3 million people. And there's nothing you've gone through that I haven't seen. And I can show you how to make the shift. Not because I'm so smart, but because I have to be an idiot at this stage not to see that there are patterns in human behavior. There are certain things that if you do them, you're going to feel extraordinary. And if you do other things, you're going to be depressed and frustrated and overwhelmed. And all you have to do is see those patterns, but most of us don't have that privilege because we're busy spending our life, making a living. We start out really young. We have all these ideas and dreams and this excitement for our life, and gradually that wanes, doesn't it? Because after a while, you get disappointed, you have some failures, quote unquote, some frustrations. People tell you, hey, you're a bit naive to think this stuff could work out. Or lower your expectations. And the minute you do that, you've lost your life. What you have now is life as a job. Life is something that we go out and we do every day so we can start over and do it again instead of finding that juice that God gave us, that unique expression of ourselves that'll touch other people and make us feel like this life has a greater meaning than just the day-to-day stuff. And so we want to deliver on that in the next 7 days. That's a big promise. But it can happen, and the reason I believe it can happen is not only because I know my stuff, but you know yours. If you're listening to me right now, you're one of the few who do. You're not one of those people who settle. Everybody talks a great game, don't they? Oh, yeah, I'd like to transform my life. Sure, I'd like to be physically fit and energetic. I'd like to have more time with my kids, of course. Yes, I want to find that ideal person, or I want to put the juice back in my relationship. You know, of course I'd like to do well financially. I'd like to be financially free. Maybe I'll hit the lottery. Most people got great goals, great wishes is what they really have, but they have no plan. You know, hope will not get us what we want. If that's all it took, we'd all be rich, we'd all be thin, we'd all have the greatest relationships, and our kids would all be perfect. You know, we'd all feel this incredible connection with God every moment, but few people do. And it's the few that actually make it their focus and they take action upon it. So the fact that you're not just one of those people talking, but you took action, that's pretty unique. You're like me. I was willing to buy all these lousy tapes. I didn't even have the money, and I'd go out and get those things because something inside of me was not willing to settle for less than I could be. Something inside of me knew there was more, and I didn't want to live in despair anymore, and I didn't want to be embarrassed about my body, and I didn't want to feel like...
I don't like this program as much as I like the Personal Power number 2. I think this one's better. It's got homework for it as well. So I think that is what we will be doing instead. We are going to definitely listen to it at 1.25 speed though. Even though he's pretty quick already.
If success is really this simple, if you could go from being where I was years ago, broke in every sense of the word, emotionally broke, physically broke, socially broke, and financially broke, to wealthy in all those areas, meeting my dreams, becoming a millionaire in less than 12 months, if that's really possible, if it's really as simple as using your personal power and being flexible in your approach and modeling the most successful people, if it's really that simple, how come everybody doesn't do this? That's a good question. A lot of things in life are really simple, but people don't apply them because they get caught up in day-to-day stuff like, well, you know, I gotta pay my bills. They get caught up in making that living instead of designing the life. And they come to the end of their life and find out they lived only 1/10 of it. Not because they weren't intelligent, simply because they didn't get clear about what they wanted. They didn't get themselves to consistently take action and develop that decision-making, massive action muscle in their emotional body. They didn't vary their behaviors, and now they're stuck. It's not a place I think you want to be. Otherwise, you wouldn't have invested in this program, and you wouldn't be taking the time to listen now. I want you to know, not only are you learning how to take control of your own life, but one of my outcomes, obviously, is for you to learn to help other people to make changes as well. Family members, friends, people you care about, business associates, I don't care who. But see, once you learn how to take control of your own life out of your energy and power and enthusiasm, you won't be able to help but go work with other people and help them to change. You'll see them not doing something, you pull them aside and say, look, the only reason you're not doing this is because you link too much pain to it. But let me ask you a question. If you don't do it, how painful will it be? And you'll be able to come in and say, look, let's just change what you link to this. And you're going to have a whole series of ways of doing this by the time this program is over. You're going to get good at this stuff. If you want to succeed in your life, remember this phrase: the past does not equal the future. Because you failed yesterday, or all day today, or a moment ago, or for the last 6 months, or for the last 16 years, the last 50 years of life doesn't mean anything. All that matters is what are you going to do right now? Hi, I'm Tony Robbins, and I want to welcome you here to Personal Power, 30 Days to a Totally New Life. I'm here to tell you that today you're beginning something that can truly change the quality of your life forever. And I'm speaking from experience. I've had the privilege of working with hundreds of thousands of people and studying what is the cutting edge that makes the difference in the quality of life. And I want you to know that I'm absolutely committed in these 30 days to making sure you get measurable results from this program. All that's required is 2 things. Number 1, the desire on your part. And number 2, the commitment to follow through and do this program each day, and then to follow through on the exercise you're given, as simple or as complicated as it may seem in the moment. If you'll do that, The things that you used to call dreams will become part of your daily reality. And again, I'm speaking from experience. The experience I'm speaking from is not only helping other people to change, but making changes in my own life. How come you can have two different people who seem to be so radically different in their abilities? One seems to have superior ability, superior talent, superior skill, superior education, and yet at the same time they don't produce the quality of life they want. While someone else who seems to have every disadvantage, they don't have the support emotionally, they don't have this family support, they don't have the education, they don't have the background, and yet they go out and they produce results way beyond what anyone could expect. The difference in the quality of our lives does not come down to our capability. What human beings are capable of is absolutely incredible. What people will do is rather different than what they can do. And what I'm going to challenge you to do in this program is start exercising your will, to start using what I call your personal power. Personal power to me means the ability to act, the ability to take action and produce results. And it's a power you already have. It's not something I'm going to give you. It's something hopefully will awaken within you. Two ways. One, by igniting your desire, and two, by showing you some simple, systematic strategies on how to get greater results out of yourself on a daily basis. Hey, listen, when most people think of success or failure, they think of these big, giant things. But failure is not an overnight experience, and neither is success. Failure is the result of failure to make the calls, failure to follow through, failure to say, I love you, failure to give 100%. That creates ultimate failure in life, the feelings we want to avoid at almost all costs. And yet success is also one step at a time. It's successfully making the call. It's successfully getting yourself up and following through. It's successfully making sure you make that unique contact. It's successfully breaking through the limits that used to stop you. It's the culmination of all those little successes over a 30-day period and over a lifetime that eventually creates a life that we have total pride and joy in knowing is our own. The purpose of this 30-day program is to give you control, to show you how to absolutely tap that power within you on an ongoing basis and to make it effortless and make it a lifestyle for you. And before I go any further, I want to tell you that I have incredible respect for you. And I care about you. Even though I don't know you personally and I haven't met you, I hope my caring will come through in my sincerity. And the reason I say that is I feel like you and I are kindred spirits. The reason I say that is you've picked up a program, you've made an investment, and you're now listening to it. You are 10 times further than 99% of the people that you and I are going to meet on the street. People who want their life to change, but they have no clue what it is they want. And worse, they're not willing to do anything to change it. You're at least searching. And for you to be listening to this program, it says to me that you're willing to do what it takes to succeed. So I want to do my part by giving you the skills that can really make a difference. Now, you may be asking yourself, how is this young man by the name of Tony Robbins going to help me turn my life around? Well, the answer to that question is not because I'm so brilliant. The answer is I've spent my life focusing on one primary question. What makes people do what they do? What drives human behavior? What makes that difference in human performance? And I believe that in life, power comes from concentrating your focus and taking daily action to improve something. If all you do is work on something every day and improve 1% a day, what's the difference within a year? Well, it's not 365% difference, because 1% a day starts stacking on top of it. We're talking about differences way beyond anything you can imagine. What I'm trying to say is this. By making simple, small changes daily, making little bits of progress, you can absolutely transform the quality of your life. Now, what I want to share with you in this program are the skills on how to do that more quickly than you ever dreamed before. How to make it happen now, not 10 years from now. And my expertise in this area comes from the fact that I wanted to make changes in my own life. You know, I have concentrated the power of my focus on a regular basis to figure out how to make my life work. And then once I started to get my life to work the way I wanted it, meaning I started to achieve what I really wanted in my life and live the life I desired, immediately I wanted to share it with other people out of my enthusiasm. And I'm here to tell you that anything you focus on a consistent basis, you put 100% of yourself into and you try and improve daily on, you will improve. You will get better. The problem is most of us in life do not control the power of our mental focus. In fact, most of us focus on things like, well, gosh, how come my life isn't working? How come this always happens to me? And if you focus on that enough, that's exactly what you'll experience in life. Whatever we focus on consistently, we tend to manifest in our lives. Don't you already believe that? My hallucination is you already do, or you wouldn't have picked up a tape program like this. The key is getting ourselves to live by these factors. You know, most people in life major in minor things. That is, they're focused on how to make a living instead of how to design their life. They get caught up in the day-to-day experiences that they make real important, when actually in the long term they're not important at all. These 30 days are going to be a study on the majors of life. The majors of how to take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. And that's what the focus is about. And since my focus has been in those areas, I've got some expertise. Listen, Michael Jackson is one of the best dancers in the world. Why? Because he was born with that talent? I don't know. I don't know if I buy that theory. I think a more accurate description would be, here's a young man who knew exactly what he wanted, and every single day he's worked and taken action. He's used his power to try and improve on what he does. He's never 1,000% satisfied. He loves what he does. He's proud of it, but he's always looking to improve. Remember Dr. J, the great basketball player? Dr. J used to have a philosophy that really affected my life. He said, you know, a lot of people look at me and they say, gosh, isn't he lucky he was born with that talent? But they didn't see all the years of practice. He said, my success comes down to one thing. I live that life. I demand more from myself than anyone else could ever expect. That's how you become a super success. Again, the challenge is, I just read a figure that's interesting. Most of us focus our power on things that don't empower us. 1 out of 5 Americans now watching unit business every single day. So they get a lot of power. They make a lot of distinctions on how to turn it on, but their life is not exactly what they want it to be. These 30 days are an opportunity for you to focus on this thing called success in all the areas of your life and to take daily action to improve. You may be wondering what drove me to want to really study success in this level of depth. In fact, a lot of people say to me, Frank, how did you become so? Well, I'm complimented by the statement, but my response usually is the same thing that drives all of us to succeed. One of two experiences, either inspiration or desperation. I grew up in an environment I did not like, and it started back as far as high school for me. I remember looking around and being dissatisfied. By the way, if you're dissatisfied with some area of your life right now, instead of being frustrated, get excited. Because I got to tell you something, until you get dissatisfied, you won't do anything to really make your life at another level. Dissatisfaction is a gem. If you're totally satisfied, you're going to get comfortable, and then your life begins to deteriorate. I was dissatisfied with my environment. I didn't like it. I saw it growing up. I saw my father working really hard, as I say, 40 or 50 hours a week, and yet most of the time we were broke. And I didn't understand why. I can remember a specific Thanksgiving where there was no money for food, and where some service organization came by and delivered food to us. My dad didn't want to accept it, but he felt like he had to. I remember what that did to him emotionally. And that drove a lot of pain inside of me that I thought to myself at that time, I don't want to ever have my family have to go through this. And I don't want to have to go through it myself ever again. I thought someday I'm going to master financial success so I can not only help myself, but the people around me. And that was a driving force for my success in that area. I remember going to high school, and I was not a real popular kid. But I really loved people, and I loved being around them, and I wanted everybody to like me. You know, a lot of people did, but I wasn't the most popular kid in school. But you know, I thought someday I'm going to meet the most popular kid in school, and I'm going to find out what makes him so popular. He's probably one of the nicest, most warm and genuine people you could ever meet. I remember the day I met this kid. He treated me like I was dirt. Like, how dare I enter this space? And I thought, how could somebody who's this rude be this successful in having people like him? And it made me want to study what makes people like other people. I remember looking around people in relationships. People who've been married 5, 10, 15 years. They don't just hang out together. They still have that passion, that drive for each other. They really love each other. 100%. It's like they were newlyweds. And I thought, how come they can last 15 years and most people can't last 15 months? I remember one day going to my mother and saying, how come this is my fourth father? I'm just curious. And she told me an explanation I didn't quite understand at the time. But I can tell you one thing, it motivated me to want to make relationships work. So out of all of these things, what happened to me was, I don't like the way my life is. I want to make it better. And so somewhere in my mind, I linked up that what I should do is study success. That if you want anything in life, you got to make it a study. If you want to be successful, you got to study it, not leave it to chance. If you want to be happy, you got to study happiness. If you want to be wealthy, you got to study wealth. If you want to be healthy, you got to study health. You can't just hope that things will turn out okay. You can see what hoping does for most people. Most people don't have what they want, and they just keep hoping it'll change. The bottom line for me is I went out and started studying success like a madman. I believe that if you will immerse yourself and focus on anything, you're going to get good at it. So I decided to get good at understanding how to make my life work. And I went out and read almost 700 books in the area of human development. Everything from your basic positive thinking to your more esoteric forms of change when I thought I was so sophisticated. The point is this. As I read all this material and I listened to tapes constantly, in my car, anytime I could, I tried to dump some good stuff into my mind. I went to seminar after seminar after seminar. Many of them were lousy. But my attitude was, hey, if I go to a seminar and all I get is one idea, it's worth my attending. Or if I go to a seminar and all it does is tell me what I already know, but I hear it another time, and now maybe by hearing it again, I actually now use it, what a concept, then maybe I can make my life work. And so I went for that strategy that repetition is the mother of skill. And I heard enough, and I read enough, and I watched enough, and I listened enough, and I poured so much good stuff in that you can guess eventually good stuff started coming back out. In fact, within a short period of time, I became totally successful. Now, we all have our own definition of success. But you can guess what mine was back then, growing up pretty poor financially. I mean, the answer was money. I figured, hey, if you make enough money, it'll solve all of life's problems. Is that true? Of course not. But if you make enough money, at least you can arrive at your problems in style. You drive up in your limousine to handle your problem. It's a whole nother world. Seriously, my point is this. I had really made it, I thought, by the time I was 19 years old. I went out and just used massive action. I read all these books, I listened to all this material, and I went out and just applied everything I could. And in a short period of time, I had this big company. I was written up in newspapers and magazines as this young entrepreneur. They called me Wonder Boy. My ego was exploding. And I had what I thought success was at that time in my life. I had a lot of money. I was making about $10,000 a month in income, which for a 19-year-old kid, for anyone, seems like a lot of money. Seems like a lot of success. But something interesting happened. And the interesting thing that happened was I'd never had that level of success before. I'd never had that many people liking me and acknowledging me. I'd never had that much money. I'd never had that kind of experience. It was beyond my comfort zone. Now, I'm not talking about consciously now. See, consciously, I thought I wanted more and better and all these other kinds of things. But subconsciously, I believe that most of us have a subconscious idea of what we think we deserve. I mean, imagine it as if it's a thermostat attached to your brain. If we have a thermostat in this room and we set it at 68 degrees, and it's not hot enough in here, things aren't moving, it's not warm enough, and the temperature drops down to 62 degrees, what's going to happen? The heaters kick on. All of a sudden, what happens? Anxiety. Your brain says, hey, we got to make it better than this. This isn't good enough for me. And sure enough, all of a sudden, you get this push, this drive to change things. And that's what happens in life when it's not good enough. When your life does not represent right now what you think it should be like. What's interesting, though, that most people don't realize is it happens on the other side, too. What do I mean? I mean, if you set it at 68 degrees and all of a sudden things start going really well, hey, it starts heating up in here. We start cranking. If it gets up around 72, 73 degrees, what happens in this room? The air conditioners kick on, and you begin to sabotage your own success, and you drop right back down to where you subconsciously think you deserve to be in your relationships and your economics and your level of acknowledgement. Does this make sense to you? It doesn't make sense intellectually, but it does make sense when you start studying how human beings behave. And that's what I did. I began to sabotage my own success. How? I started to not show up for key meetings. I started to treat people harshly who didn't deserve to be treated harshly at all. I started eating like I was going out of style. I was never into drugs or alcohol, but I used food like it was a drug. If I didn't like how I felt, well, I just eat something. That was going to change how I felt. But then I looked in the mirror and I was getting fatter and I felt worse. I ate some more. And it just didn't work. I got caught up in this vicious circle. So much so that within 2.5 months, I gained 38 pounds. That is not easy to do. You have to eat tons of food and not move very much to pull that off, which I managed to do. The bottom line is this, though. As I began to sabotage, it didn't stop with me. It started to affect everyone around me. I fired almost everyone in my company. I only had about 3 employees left. And I fired them too. Every time I go there to fire, they go, I know, they just keep on working. Thinking sooner or later things would work out and I become sane. I went totally broke financially, and I moved into a little 400 square foot bachelor apartment in Venice, California. No kitchen, washing my dishes in the bathtub. Waking up each morning with major goals. Things like, what am I going to eat today? And what's going to happen to Luke and Laura on General Hospital? My favorite program at the time. So how do I get the DJ review? How did my life turn around? Well, the answer is, it wasn't just by more information. It wasn't just by more technology, although that made a difference. What made the big difference for me is a friend came by. Someone I hadn't seen in about 2 years. And the reason he came by to visit me and had to track me down is he couldn't call me on the phone because my phone was disconnected. At this point, my nickname had gone from Wonder Boy in the newspapers to just Boy. And I was hiding from my creditors, trying to survive. He came to my house and basically put it on me. He couldn't believe how much I deteriorated, and he was a true friend. He wasn't mean, he wasn't vicious, but he was strong. And he said, look, you're worth more than the way you're living. I mean, what happened to you? You know all this stuff. You know all the books and the tapes, you read it all. Your life is still not working. And I said, that's right. And that's because none of that stuff works. Long story short, to say the least, I was jaded. I felt like I tried everything. I learned something within the coming months that really changed my life. I learned, and no matter what's happened in the past or how many times you tried and failed, none of that matters. Because this moment is a fresh new opportunity. The past does not equal the future. If you've tried lots of programs in the past and nothing's quite kicked you over the edge, all that's done is gotten you ready for this 30-day program, in my opinion. And I think you're going to find it's going to be true. Because you're going to find the technology we're going to share with you in this program is different than anything else you've heard before. It won't just be affirmations. You're going to understand how your brain really works and how to use it to get real results. Hey, listen, I believe your brain is the most powerful computer on the planet. Use it properly and you can create virtually any result you want and give you almost any answer you want. But the problem is, here we've got this great computer, but no one gave us an owner's manual on how to use it. And it's not user-friendly. In this program, I'm going to show you how to operate and direct your own mind with more precision and power than ever before. But here's your part, and that's what this first tape and this first day is all about. One message. The message is this. What changes your life is not learning more. What changes your life is making decisions and using your personal power and taking action. That's what the definition of power is. Look at it from the dictionary. Power, the ability to act. Hey, that's what sets people's lives apart. This man got me to take action by challenging me, and I'm returning the favor now to you. No matter how successful you are compared to your friends, compared to what you think other people are like, it's now time to take yourself to a new level, to begin to enjoy more of the juice of life by demanding more from yourself than anybody else could ever expect, and by using tools that are the cutting edge, the newest technology in how to create change. The science that my friend introduced me to was a science of literally how to reprogram the mind. And again, I tell you, it was different than all the stuff I'd heard. I'd done all the positive thinking and all the affirmations and all the mantras and all that stuff, but my life still wasn't working. What he really introduced me to was a technology for literally reconditioning the way my mind worked. A technology for changing the way I felt and the way I behaved forever, literally. What you're going to learn through this 30-day program is just as there have been a series of technological breakthroughs and
GG's. That was very fun. Very fun.
Good game. Pleasure playing with you. Second place ain't too bad. I didn't realize I did that good. Thought I got my ass kicked. And one in the chamber free for all. If you don't win, yeah, it doesn't. Whatever. I don't know. Kind of stoned right now. We've been having a good time though.
In many of the sciences, computer sciences, where we can now process information much more rapidly than we ever thought possible before, agriculture, medicine, there have also been equally great breakthroughs in the area of human technology, meaning technology and how to get ourselves to change our emotions and our behaviors with lightning-like speed. And very few people know much about these sciences. In this 30-day program, I'm going to expose you to a series of those. When my friend came and met with me, he began to expose me to just a few of them back then. And not even knowing as much as you'll know by the end of these 30 days.
Wasn't sure if you went through with that or not. A little bit more weed. Yep, we got the raw papers with the glass tip. A nice glass tipski that I stole off of a blunt that I got from the dispo. I unwrapped the blunt around it and cleaned up what was left. And now they're my tips I use for my jointskis or bluntskis, whatever I want to make. Whatever I want to do with it, you know. You're kind of crazy, Doug, but you're cool too. And then he pulled out some crack. Poor Doug. He didn't make it. Doug didn't make it. Don't do crack, boys. Stick to the weed. Yo, Bone! That's good, Bone. I was thinking about you a few days ago, Bone. I saw your Discord going off. I was like, Bone. I haven't seen Bone in a while. Ginormous peen and tiny nuts. That's funny. That's funny. About be on your all's level? Yes, hit the Benjamin. Let's hit the Benjamin. Let's go. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good, fellas. I think we're good. Nice little joint ski for us. I'm high as hell. That's what I like to hear. Cheers. Cheers. Oh yeah, she's looking good, fellas. She's looking good. Let's get her lit. Let's get her lit, fellas. Let's get it going. Let's go. Doing some coaching with Tony Robbins. Wow. Oh yeah. I made hamburgers late last night and I've been through the screen door ever since. Oh man. We had hamburgers tonight for dinner. That's what we had. Funny you say that. Funny you say that. We had burgers tonight. Oh yeah. This is a good joint ski, guys. This is great. I like this. Man. Very floral. Floral with a little bit of almost like a peppery feel to it. She's smoking, fellas. She's smoking. About ashed it in the weed bin. Made them about 3 a.m. Went back to sleep and been destroying the toilet ever since. You've been painting the toilet. You've been painting the Mona Lisa. You sure you cooked them enough? I got food poisoning from Cheesecake Factory once. From a burger. It's not good. It was not good, fellas. Hell yeah, I've been blowing that shit up. Not many things mess up my stomach like that. Giving toilet brown freckles. Oh man. I feel bad for whoever has to clean that toilet. This joint is smoking, fellas. This joint is smoking. You spend 8 on Warzone or what? We're gonna play a little bit of multiplayer and then we're gonna get on some Warzone now. And then we'll get on some Warzone. I'm kind of feeling the brain rot tonight. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But we gotta have a smoke before the brain rot, you know? We gotta get nice and faded before the brain rot. That way we can handle the brain rot. You know what I'm saying? If you're not high for the brain rot, well, you might end up breaking something. Sweet, I'll hop on. Yes, Mayo, let's go. Let's do it. We all need our daily brain rot? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, sir. Sometimes it's just nice to turn off your brain and just, you know, play some multiplayer. Shoot, spawn, die. Shoot, spawn, die. Shoot, spawn, die. Shoot, spawn, die. Or spawn, shoot, die. Ugh. Sometimes you don't even leave the spawn. Whew. Man, this joint is what we needed. This joint is definitely what we need for the brain rot. And then we got a little bit of dabs left. Actually, we got a lot of dabs left, but, you know. Probably won't play for too long, boys. Maybe till like 10. We'll play till like 10. Maybe 11. Smoking on dog piss? Is that the strain name? Dog piss? I hope that's not the strain name. Whew. You're good, Notorious. What time is it in your area? It's like 8:16. It's still light out, I know, but it's past 8 o'clock. No, I haven't smoked yet. Smoked cheetah piss before? Ah. Yeah, I've seen cheetah piss around. I've seen that strain name around. That stuff was good. It's 7:16 here. Yeah, I'm an hour ahead of you. I'm an hour ahead of you. I like the strain cat piss. Is there actually a strain that's named cat piss? Well, Mayo's from Texas too. Mayo's in the Texas area as well, I think. Aren't you a fellow Texan, Mayo? Whew. Oh, yeah. You thought naming weed after piss was a good idea? I don't know. I do know that they had to stop naming strains after like candy flavors, you know, because it was for it was appealing to children. I do remember something about that. So they had to add something like different at the end of every name. From Alabama? So you marry your cousin. Isn't that what Alabamans do? That's funny. Imagine if he was like, yes. Absolutely. I wouldn't marry my relatives, but others here do. That's crazy. That's wild. Guess you just keep it in the family, huh? You just keep it in the family, huh? My neighbor's no joke. No joking, has an inbred son. It's terrible. I mean, to each their own, I guess. To each their own.
Days, I changed virtually everything in my life, from my emotions to my finances, from my confidence to my physical health. How did I do it? Well, I used what I call the ultimate success formula. And here's what it is. It has 4 steps. If you want to create the success in your life, it always comes back to this. You can use whatever technology you want to reprogram yourself, but these are the 4 steps for success. Step number 1, you've got to know your outcome. In any situation in life, you've got to decide right now, what do I want out of these 30 days? What do I want out of this situation in my life? The more clear you are on what you want, the more you empower your brain to come up with answers. There's an old phrase that may have been overused, but I think it's pretty accurate. It says, clarity is power. You must get focused on what you want. And in this tape program, we have a goal-setting workshop that's going to help you to get precisely clear on what you want in your life, mentally, emotionally, socially, spiritually, intellectually, so that you have something that's the driving force behind your behavior. How can you use this first formula to make a difference in your life right now? How could just getting clear and knowing your outcome help you? Well, I believe when you know your outcome, you've empowered yourself. I mean, let's say, for example, you're in the middle of an argument. And have you ever gotten caught up in an argument where you're so caught up in it that you forgot what you were even arguing for, but you knew you had to win? I know I've been there. See, if in the middle of that argument you were to ask the question, hey, what's my outcome in this situation? You're going to probably find out your outcome is not to argue. The outcome you want is to resolve something. When you get focused on what you really want out of a situation, you empower your brain to use its resources to produce results right now. So get into that habit. The habit of asking yourself, what's my outcome? And throughout these 30 days, I'm going to constantly ask you, how can you use this? What I just said, what's useful about that for your life? What is your outcome in applying this in your own life? It's critical to continually focus on your target. Even if you're just going to buy to visit with a friend. On the way over to see a friend, ask yourself, what's my outcome? Maybe the answer is, well, just to have fun or to make my friend feel really appreciated and loved. Now, if you know that's your outcome, your chances of having more fun or making your friend feel loved go up 1,000% versus if you just go over and hang out and wonder why you're bored. Now, I'm not saying you have to be so goal-oriented that every minute you're trying to achieve something. I'm just saying it's useful to let your brain know the direction that you're heading. And everyone I know who succeeded had to start with getting clear on exactly what they wanted. Here's step 2 of the ultimate success formula. And by the way, step 1 I did. I decided what I wanted physically, financially, emotionally, in my business. I looked at everything spiritually. And once I knew, I had the first stage of my personal power. Step 2 to tapping your power is you've got to use it. That is, you've got to get yourself to take action and move towards the achievement of your goals. Now, what most people tell me is, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. What if I try and it doesn't work? All I can say to you is this. If you try and it doesn't work, you got an education. You're better off than where you were before because you now know what doesn't work. And you'll probably make a distinction or two that'll help you succeed even more. Most people in life have no idea what they want. But worse, a few people know what they want, but they don't do anything about it. They just sit around and hope or say, someday, honey, we'll do this. Someday is now. Someday is here. This 30 days is a chance for you to commit to absolutely turning someday into today. I remember hearing a phrase years ago that said, the road to someday leads to a town of nowhere. It's a place you don't want to end up in. So you got to get yourself to take action. How do you do that? You decide. I hear people all the time saying, well, gosh, how do I change my life? And my answer is decide to. Make a decision right now you're not willing to settle for anything less than you can be. That you're not willing to live the way you're living right now, no matter how good it may seem, that you're going to push yourself to the next level. Demanding more from yourself than anybody else could possibly expect is true power. And all it takes is deciding. Remember, the word decision in its original Latin root means to cut off from. When you decide, you cut off from any other possibility. The biggest trap that keeps people from taking action is their fear. Their fear of failure, their fear of success, their fear of rejection, their fear of pain, their fear of the unknown. But the only way to deal with fear is face it. Look it eye to eye and take action in spite of it. I'm sure you probably have heard of some of the seminars I do in which we teach people how to break through their fears and take action. And at the end of the seminar, they get a chance to use what they've learned to overcome a major fear and literally walk through fire between 800 and 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, a lot of people think it's crazy. They go, why would you do a thing like that? Well, it's not to teach people new picnic skills, and it's not mind over matter. Right now, you could walk through fire. I'm not encouraging you to. Make sure you hear me. But you could. It's absolutely possible. You don't need me to do it. You could also be up at 6 o'clock a.m. with total passion for living. You could also have the person of your dreams be in your life right now. You could also be earning what you're worth. You could also have more influence on your children than virtually anyone else. But few people do. It's not what we can do in life that makes the difference. It's what we will do. And we don't follow through because we don't know what we want oftentimes. And when we know, we're afraid to take action. Listen, fear can serve us. Fear isn't all bad. So it'll make us pay attention as long as fear is a counselor and not a jailer. Make sure that you listen to your fear, make some more distinctions, and then get yourself to take action in spite of it. And I got to tell you, breaking through fear is like anything else. It's like a muscle. In the beginning, if you try and lift a heavy weight, boy, you might say, gosh, I can't do this. But if you start small and you build every single day for like 30 days, for example, then what's going to happen is every day you get a little stronger, and pretty soon it becomes effortless to do what used to feel like it was impossible. It's time for you to develop the muscle of making decisions quickly and easily and following through on them. Here's the third key element to the ultimate success formula. Once you know what you want and you get yourself to take action, do your actions always work? Of course not. Most people in life fail much more often than they succeed. In fact, the most successful people are the most successful people because they failed more than anybody else. I mean, think about it. Think about it in baseball. In baseball, a Hall of Famer, someone who is the best in the world at what they do in the area of baseball, they fail 7 times out of 10. How'd you like to have a life like that? The bottom line is to get in the Hall of Fame, they only succeed about 30% of the time. They failed more than 70% of the time. And you know what? That's how life is too. Hey, listen, in doing this taping with you and talking to you personally, I may not sound elegant all the time because I don't care. What I want to do is get across to you. I want you to get the message in your gut. That's what matters to me. If I say something that doesn't work, I'll just move on to something else. And I ask you to try the same thing in life. Most people in life, out of their fear of failure, don't try anything at all. That's ultimate failure. You got to get yourself to take action. You got to get yourself to follow through, and you got to be willing to notice whether it's working or not. That's step 3. Notice what you're getting from your actions. In other words, you know what you want. You got yourself to take action. Now notice, is it working? Am I getting closer to my goal or further away? Don't kid yourself or just keep taking action because after all, you work so hard to do it this way, I might as well keep on doing it. So you don't want to get locked into tunnel vision. Remember, flexibility is power. What you've got to do, though, is know what you're getting. I mean, a standard example is, have you ever had somebody come up and talk to you? And they're going on and on and on. And you're trying to be very polite, and they mistake your being polite for the fact that you were interested? Now, bottom line, or maybe you've been on the other side. You thought somebody was interested, but they were just being polite with you. What that says to me is you're not noticing, you're not paying attention closely enough to the results you're getting. You got to pay close attention so that you're empowered. So if things aren't working, you can just change them, which is step 4. Which is, if you see that what you're doing is not working, you're not getting closer to your goal, you're getting further away, instead of feeling like a failure, just change your approach. Try something else. Now you may say, Tony, well, what if that something else doesn't work? Well, guess what? Try something else. What if that doesn't work? Try something else. What if that doesn't work? Try something else. How often would you keep trying, keep changing? The answer is until you succeed. I mean, let me ask you a question. How long would you give your average baby to learn how to walk? How long would you give your average baby before you shut him off and didn't let him try anymore? You say, what are you, crazy? My kid's going to keep trying until he or she walks. Ah, magic formula. No wonder almost everybody in the whole world walks. But see, adults don't operate this way. Adults have learned to fear this thing called failure. So if they try something that doesn't work, they might change once or twice, but after that, they try and slowly leave and not do that anymore, not play that sport anymore, not try that anymore, because they don't want to not look good, because that would be painful. Break out of that. Grab your personal power. Be flexible. Grab the power of flexibility. So, a review, real simple. Number one, get clear on what you want. And this tape program is going to help you to do that. We're going to put you through a whole workshop on that. 2, get yourself to take action. How do you do it? Decide. That's really that simple. Now, I'm going to show you some ways to make it easier to get yourself to follow through. In fact, in the next 2 tapes, you're going to discover what makes us really do what we do and how we can change the inner controls that direct our behavior. But you can, without any of this other information, you can just decide and make a change right now in your life. Exercise your power to act. That's called your personal power. Thirdly, know what you're getting. Again, remember, you want to develop what I call sensory acuity. Sensory acuity means you want to have acute sensitivity for the impact that your present behavior is having. Pay attention. Hey, when an aircraft takes off from the mainland to fly to Hawaii, it doesn't go straight from here to there. It's off course 95% of the time. How do they do it? Well, the people on board, first of all, know their outcome. They know where they're going. I know recently in the news there's some people that landed at the wrong airport. They obviously missed step 1. 2, once they know what it is, they fire up the engines and they take action. They get going. 3, they notice whether it's working. They have a computer on board that tells them, are they on course or off course? And they're off course most of the time. The winds and so forth make adjustments. So what do? They don't go, oh my God, we're going to fail. We're not going to make it to Hawaii. No, they just simply notice what's working, notice what's not working, and they change their approach. And they keep changing back and forth till they land in Hawaii on a dime. That's the ultimate success formula. That's what I did in my life. And I added one thing to it. There's a way to speed up this formula. And that way is this. Instead of just knowing what you want and taking random actions, you can use what I call role modeling to accelerate the pace of your success. What I did is I said, okay, what do I want? I'm 38 pounds overweight. I want to lose this weight. I want to be 38 pounds lighter, and I want to have more energy. I want to feel more vibrant in my life. You can tell by my energy level that I'm a real low-energy person now compared to how I was then. Seriously, I decided what I wanted. And then what I did is I said, okay, I got to take action, but what action should I take? I didn't know. I tried dieting a zillion times, and you know what? It would work. I would lose weight, and then I'd gain it right back again. And I'd lose weight and gain it back again. So what I decided to do is instead of just taking some actions and sooner or later figuring it out, I decided to use a role model. I said, let me find someone who's already getting the results that I want. And let me find out what that person is doing and do the same things. That is, I believe that success leaves clues. That if people succeed, it's because they're doing certain things over and over and over again. And if we do the same kinds of things, if we plant the same kinds of seeds, we're going to reap the same kinds of rewards, regardless of our age or our background or our religion or our color or our gender. None of that matters. What matters is the law works for everyone. And if you apply it, it'll work, but you got to know what to do. And so this 30-day program is the result of me going out and modeling people that are successful. That is, instead of reinventing the wheel and having you and I keep doing trial and error and everything, I said, hey, let me find somebody who's already getting the results, find out what they do the same things, get the same results, speed up time. You got to remember, knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power. I mean, don't you know someone who knows what they should do with their life, knows they should change their life, knows how they can change their life, and they still don't do it? Do you know somebody like that maybe intimately? Like maybe you, for example, at times? Then the bottom line is knowledge is not enough. We got to get ourselves to follow through. So what did I do? I found somebody who had been overweight like me, had become thin and stayed thin for years. I found out what this person did, and I did the same things. I'm going to teach you in this program what to do that. It wasn't just dieting. That's not enough. As a result of following through and taking the same actions, I lost 30 pounds in 30 days. I lost all 38 pounds in about 7 weeks, and I haven't gone back. And the reason is I didn't just change my diet. I learned to mentally condition myself to feel differently about certain foods I was addicted to, so I no longer had a desire for them, the things that used to push me over the edge. I did the same thing in the area of relationships. I found a man who had the woman of my dreams, and I talked to him and said, hey, how did you attract this woman? And I talked to her and said, why do you like this guy? Why are you in a relationship with him? And I began to find out certain things he did that made that relationship work. And I started applying some of the same things. Within less than a year, I found the woman of my dreams and I married her. I decided I wanted to have kids, 2 or 3. Well, I got 3 of them instantly. I became a parent right away. How's that for creating your own reality? And I did the same thing financially. I went from a place where I had no confidence in myself emotionally, feeling depressed, to a place of total strength, and financially, I mean, a measurable change, to say the least. I was broke, living in my 400 square foot bachelor apartment. What happened? In less than 12 months, I moved to my 1,200 square foot apartment, major progress at the time, 3 times bigger, to about 4 months later, I moved to a 10,000 square foot castle, literally a castle built in 1925 with a big 3-story turret overlooking the crashing waves of Del Mar, California. Now, I don't tell you this to impress you. I tell it to impress upon you how quickly you can make changes in your life if you learn to master this incredible computer between your ears called your brain. That's what we're going to study. We're going to study neurosciences, the sciences of success conditioning. That's what this whole program's about, and we're going to do it a little piece at a time so it's simple. If you'll do that, the culmination of the 30 days, you will find that you have gone on a mental diet that'll change your life forever. If success is really this simple, if you could go from being where I was years ago, broke in every sense of the word, emotionally broke, physically broke, socially broke, and financially broke, to wealthy in all those areas, meeting my dreams, becoming a millionaire in less than 12 months, if that's really possible, if it's really as simple as using your personal power and being flexible in your approach and modeling the most successful people, if it's really that simple, how come everybody doesn't do this? That's a good question. A lot of things in life are really simple, but people don't apply them because they get caught up in day-to-day stuff like, well, you know, I got to pay my bills. They get caught up in making that living instead of designing the life. And they come to the end of their life and find out they lived only 1/10 of it. Not because they weren't intelligent, simply because they didn't get clear about what they wanted. They didn't get themselves to consistently take action and develop that decision-making, massive action muscle in their emotional body. They didn't vary their behaviors, and now they're stuck. It's not a place I think you want to be. Otherwise, you wouldn't have invested in this program, and you wouldn't be taking the time to listen now. So what I'm asking you to do is break through those fears that stop you. And, you know, the biggest one that comes up again and again, and we've already mentioned it, is failure. I want you to know that failure can be your best friend. I mean, think about it. The greatest successes in the world are people who often had so much pain from a failure that it drove them to much greater success. Did you know those little 3M stickers, for example? Those ones that you see that you can put there, I think they're called Post-it notes. You can write on them and put them on something and take it right off instantly. Do you know that was a result of a massive failure by the chemist? He was working at the time to create an adhesive that would last forever, something that you could never pry things apart with, and as a result, he came up with this stuff that didn't work at all. But he was smart enough to say, hey, what could I use this for? How could I use this supposed failure? And he turned it into a multi-million-dollar business. Lee Iacocca, most people would agree, is one of the more successful role models in our country. Now, I got a question for you. How come he's so successful? Because he's a wonder kid? Well, yeah, you could say that. He worked for a company called Ford Motor Company, and he worked his way through the ranks right up to the top, worked his tail off, was driven. What really marked him? His ability to get people to take action, his personal power. He developed skill because he was willing to try almost anything. He wouldn't accept no for an answer. But you know what? He had a little run-in with a guy by the name of Ford, and he fired him. And it burned him pretty good. Now, I got a question for you. Do you think when this company named Chrysler came by and they looked like for sure there was no way they could be turned around, do you think if he hadn't been fired by Ford that he would have taken it? You might say, oh, of course he would. That's the way Lee is. Well, I don't know. According to his wife, she said at the time, he said, honey, I don't think anybody could turn this thing around. She said, boy, well, I bet Mr. Ford will be real happy to hear that. That's all it took. He was so angry from the pain and failure of his past, quote-unquote failure, that he was going to show him that it wasn't his failure, that Mr. Ford made the mistake. And some people now begin to wonder if that's really possibly true. When I ask people throughout the country of one of the more successful companies, I get names like AT&T and Chrysler. And when I ask for top executives, Lee Iacocca is a name that almost always comes up. Another company that's mentioned, IBM. It all started because a guy by the name of Tom Watson, who worked for a competing company called NCR, got fired by the CEO there also. He got so mad, he said, I'm going to develop a company that will dwarf yours someday. See, welcome frustration. I got to tell you, as you go through the next 30 days, you may have some points where you feel frustrated, where you feel upset, where you feel like, gosh, you know, I don't know if it's worth taking all this effort. Commit and follow through. I got to tell you something. When I get frustrated, I've learned to get excited. I've learned to literally condition myself so that frustration creates excitement. You know why? Because when I'm frustrated, I know I'm about to have a breakthrough. It means my brain is searching. If I get confused about something, instead of going, I'll never learn this, my response to that is, hey, I'm about to learn something. because my brain is searching for a new answer, and if it keeps searching, it's going to come up with one. I believe the emotions that many of us consider negative, like frustration and rejection and pain, can be our greatest friends because they can drive us to success. You know what? I think one of the things that happens for a lot of people when they get successful is they get superstitious. It's like they work so hard for the success and they now finally have it, so all of a sudden they don't change, they don't vary their behavior. They kind of like want to stay the way things are. They get incredibly conservative and they miss out on the juice of life. Stay out of the trap. Listen, when people succeed, they tend to party. When they fail, they tend to ponder. Now, the pondering, many times we create our greatest successes in life. Just remember, it's impossible to fail. If you try something and it doesn't work, just try something else and learn something from what you just did. As long as you learn something, you've succeeded. Something else I want to remind you of as well, and that is sometimes people say, well, gosh, I'm going to do these exercises. I know I'm going to be better physically and emotionally and psychologically, and I'll feel more confident, but I want to work on my career. I want to take my business next level. I want a business program. I want to tell you what, Personal Power is one of the most powerful business programs because it deals with the source of all your business, which is you. When you're in better shape, suddenly you negotiate more effectively. When you're in better shape, your creativity flows. When you're in better shape, you're a better manager of people. That's why if you saw the infomercial, which is how I assume you got to this program, then you saw people like, for example, Bill Farley of Farley Industries endorsing this program, saying it was one of the best business programs they ever went through. Well, that's because Bill became a billionaire before the age of 40, all by using these Personal Power type of techniques. That's why he's such a big endorser. And for the last 10 years, I've consulted with him using these tools. And they've got 40,000 employees at Fruit of the Loom, which is one of his companies. So I want you to know this is very business-oriented. Or a Bill Nicholson. You know, he's a turnaround expert for major corporations. You know, in the early 80s, he took on a major corporation that was losing $1 million a day and turned it around so that within 4 years, it was doing more than $4 billion in revenue and the highest net returns of the history of the company. So I want you to know that these people endorse this because it works. So if you're a little bit skeptical, I understand that. But understand, changing yourself is the first place to changing your career and changing your business. It's the first place to making you a better leader. And those are the tools that are here. And you'll also find included in here some of the tools that I've modeled from General Schwarzkopf, for example. I've had the privilege now of being with Mr. Gorbachev. And as I pulled tools from them, I've included some of those tools in this program as well. Some are very simple. So what's my message here? My message is, let's you and I begin a journey now. A journey into personal power, where you're able to think of what you want, take action immediately, model the most successful people, notice whether it's working, and keep changing your approach until you succeed. With that kind of persistence, with that kind of commitment, nothing can stop you. I'm here to tell you from experience. My life now is so far beyond what my wildest dreams used to be, it's a joke. And the difference is not intelligence. It's not so much skill. It's a few distinctions and massive action and the ability to manage my emotions so I don't fear the failure anymore. I offer you the same opportunity. So commit for the next 30 days to at least do one tape a day. It's going to take you maybe 45 minutes and then maybe 15 minutes to do your exercise. But please, every single day. And by doing this consecutively, one day after another, you'll get the power of momentum working for you. And you'll begin to stack your successes one on top of another till they become habits. That's the whole purpose of this program. It's why I designed it this way, is so that you develop habits that in the future take you in the direction you want to go effortlessly. So it's critical to not miss a day. So how is it set up? You'll work Monday through Friday where you and I are communicating together. And then Saturday and Sunday, you can listen to your subliminals. And then Monday through Friday again, all the way through to the 30-day plan. If you'll do that each day and feed your brain and your emotions and your mind and allow yourself to be challenged, 30 days from now, you'll have a sense of power and pride that's beyond what you expect right now. And I imagine that you have high expectations. So let's get to it. After every one of these tapes, I'm going to give you an exercise so you actually use your personal power. You use something you've learned. And some of the exercises will be really simple. But remember, most people fail in life because they major in minor things. Most people don't realize that the things they're making as real big are unimportant. That success is simple, but it does require certain consistent things each day. So here's your assignment today, and I want you to take this assignment and please do it. You should have in front of you what we call a success journal. For most of my adult life, I've been keeping journals. That is, each day, and sometimes every other day and various times, writing down the things I've learned from books, from tapes, from going to seminars, so I could capture those things, because I found out long ago that if all you do is hear something, within 3 days you'll forget 80% of it. That's why listening to something again and again is so useful. In addition, I found, though, that if you listen to something and you write down certain key elements of it, your memory retention will go up as much as 75 to 90%. Plus, I believe that if your life is worth living, it's worth recording. So I challenge you to really keep a journal. And we're going to have you do assignments in the journal, but you also, over these next 30 days, might write your thoughts about how you're doing each day and what you've learned, what you're excited about, what breakthroughs you're having. This is a way to record it. Otherwise, it's like your children. I know that many times people come by and say, gosh, your son has really grown. And I'm around him so much that I don't see it as much as other people do. But I take a look, I go, I guess you're right. By having journals, I can see how much I've grown, and you will be able to see how much you've grown. I can go back years ago and see what my goals were and the kinds of things I was remembering. And I also have just gems of material from people who shared with me what made the difference for their success. And I can read it again and begin to apply it. So please keep this success journal for yourself. Utilize it in any way you want. But here's how I want you to start with it. Right now, as this tape ends, I want you to do your first assignment. Really simple. Remember I told you, the way to build a muscle so that you're really strong is start small and build. So we're going to start with something really simple. I want you to think of 2 actions you've been putting off. 2 things that you should do, 2 things that you need to do, but you keep putting it off. Maybe it's a phone call or 2. Maybe it's somebody you've had some poor communication with and you need to clean it up, but you're not doing it. Maybe it's just going in the house and cleaning it up right now. Maybe it's some kind of report you need to do. I don't know what it is. But right now, I want you to think of what are 2 actions you've been putting off that if you were to take them now, it would increase the quality of your life. Either simply would just increase the quality of your self-esteem because you feel good because you actually followed through, or maybe even more powerfully, what are 2 decisions or 2 actions you could take right now that would immediately change the quality of your life? Maybe it's to stop smoking. Maybe it's to eliminate certain kinds of food. But if you were going to do something right now that was going to change your life, what are those 2 actions? And what I want you to do is decide. Remember, to decide means to cut off any other possibility, to resolve once and for all, this is it. There's tremendous power in that. Start with something small if you want, and then build. But right now, write down 2 decisions you've made, and then take action on them immediately. I mean right now. I mean even before I finish talking here. Stop the tape, pick up the phone, and make that call you've been waiting for. Do not put it off another minute. If in your car, pick up your car phone. I don't care what it takes. There's power in momentum. I'm a big believer that once you set a goal, once you make a decision, you should immediately, in that moment, do something to start making progress towards it. That way you can't cop out later on or get caught up or lose your momentum. So please do it now. And I know not all things can be done right now, so maybe it's something you have to do tomorrow morning. But whatever you're going to do, make the decision and then commit to follow through and then check in tomorrow, because this is the first step to grabbing your personal power. And remember, there's no way to fail. You might say, well, gosh, what if I do this and it doesn't work? What if I try this and it doesn't happen? Hey, what if I screw up? Then screw up big. Go for it. Do a big screw up, because then you'll learn something. Hey, remember, success in life is the result of good judgment. Good judgment is usually the result of experience. Experience is usually the result of bad judgment. So if you got some bad judgment and it doesn't work out, you'll learn something and it'll make you more successful in the future. Just go for it. Don't be afraid. Make it happen. And you may say, well, it's such a little thing to do. I'll do it later. If it's little, then do it now. Don't put it off, okay? I'm on your side. Hey, what I'm trying to be here for you is a good coach. You know, I don't care how successful you are, we all need a coach. And I have lots of coaches around me. Left by ourselves, we kind of drift sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Hey, think about it. Gravity is automatic. You don't have to work on gravity. But if you want to succeed, you got to exert your will and take action against gravity. In the absence of light, there is darkness. So what I'm trying to be is a good coach who comes by and hands you the match that's already in your hand and says, strike this thing. Take action now. That's the power of this. So follow through on your exercise. Open right now your success journal. Write down 2 decisions you're going to make, 2 new actions you're going to take that'll change your life. And then tomorrow, we'll get together again for 30 minutes. And during those 30 minutes, I'm going to show you what is the controlling force in your whole life, how to absolutely understand what makes you do what you do, and how to change it. Till then, follow through. Live today with passion. I'll see you tomorrow.